Is Wednesday Season 2 finally diving into Enid's werewolf journey, giving us a less tense dynamic between Wednesday and her parents, and exploring Bianca's past? That's what we were thinking while making this video for you. It's been over 2 years since Wednesday first dropped on Netflix, and now we finally have a glimpse of Season 2 in Netflix's 2025 lineup. The 5-second teaser posted on social media shows Wednesday facing off with a chained-up Tyler at Willow Hill, with supernatural mysteries, outcasts, and unresolved questions from Season 1. Let's break down everything this season has in store. In the sneak peek, the clip opens with an exterior shot of a mysterious building called Willow Hill before cutting back and forth between Wednesday and Tyler, played by Hunter Duan, who remains chained to a wall. Last season's big reveal exposed Tyler as the Hyde, responsible for a string of brutal murders in Jericho, Vermont, the town closest to Nevermore Academy, a school for outcasts with supernatural abilities. The student body includes sirens, vampires, werewolves, and gorgons, with Wednesday herself inheriting psychic abilities from her mother, Morticia Addams. While Tyler was manipulated by Laurel Gates into committing these crimes, that didn't absolve him of responsibility, and he was last seen being carted away in an armored vehicle. But if the teaser is any indication, he won't stay locked up for long. Production on Season 2 wrapped late last year, with Catherine Zeta-Jones officially marking the occasion on Netflix's social media. This time around, Jenna Ortega isn't just starring as Wednesday, she's also taken on a producing role, ensuring the show stays true to its dark and witty roots. Familiar faces will return, including the rest of the Addams family, Morticia, Gomez, and Pugsley. But what's really turning heads is the impressive list of new cast members: Billie Piper, Steve Buscemi, Christopher Lloyd, Thandiwe Newton, Frances O'Connor, Joe Osmond, Heather Maddow, Joanna Lumley, Evie Templeton, Owen Painter, Noah Taylor, and Junie Su are all joining the series. Fans are especially curious whether Lloyd's role will include a cheeky nod to his iconic portrayal of Uncle Fester in the 90s Addams Family films. Wednesday Season 2 is set to premiere in 2025, but there's plenty to unravel from the first season before then. Just when it seemed like Wednesday had tied up the loose ends, stopping Tyler, defeating Laurel, and taking down Joseph Crackstone, Nevermore Academy was abruptly shut down for the semester. Before leaving, Xavier gifted her a brand new cell phone, which introduced her to modern technology in the worst way possible. The moment she turned it on, she received a chilling message from an unknown stalker who had been following her every move with disturbing photos and a cryptic animated clip depicting her death. The stalker made their intentions clear, as if Wednesday didn't already have enough to deal with. Now she has a personal target on her back. Despite her initial resistance to friendship, Wednesday's dynamic with Enid Sinclair, Emma Myers, proved to be one of the show's most heartwarming moments. Enid, with her sunny optimism, constantly pushed Wednesday to open up, leading to frequent clashes. But by the finale, their bond was solidified when Enid finally transformed into a full-fledged werewolf and took on Tyler in his monstrous Hyde form. The moment was pivotal not just for Enid's arc, but for Wednesday's emotional growth. The once untouchable Wednesday even initiated a hug, proving that her icy exterior might be thawing. With Enid now fully embracing her werewolf identity, it will be interesting to see how her newfound powers affect her relationships and daily life. Meanwhile, Tyler's fate remains uncertain. Though last seen in custody, the final shot of Season 1 suggested he was transforming into his Hyde form, hinting at a likely escape. Given how little is known about Hydes, Season 2 has a lot to explore, especially regarding whether Tyler can be saved or if he was fully aware of his actions under Laurel's influence. His potential return would pose a major threat to Nevermore, especially with the Academy facing a leadership crisis after the death of Principal Weems. With Nevermore temporarily shut down, the search for a new headmaster will likely bring changes and new scrutiny, especially considering the school's history with dangerous students like Tyler. On a more personal level, Wednesday's relationship with her parents saw major development. Learning about Morticia and Gomez's past helped Wednesday soften toward them, particularly her mother. While she once resented Morticia, their shared psychic abilities, despite their stark differences, allowed them to connect. Both sides were willing to meet in the middle. Season 2 could explore a more relaxed, even affectionate family dynamic. Another lingering thread is Bianca's backstory. Though she started as Wednesday's rival, she became an unexpected ally by the season's end. However, her storyline took a dramatic turn when her mother visited during Parents' Weekend, revealing Bianca's escape from a cult-like group that uses siren abilities to manipulate and exploit people. With her mother's powers fading, Bianca is being pressured to return and take over. This conflict was left unresolved, making it a prime plotline for Season 2. That being said, despite the suspenseful cliffhanger of Wednesday Season 1, the stalker may not actually be the main focus of Season 2. While the mystery will likely kick things off, there's a strong theory that the season will pivot towards something even bigger and more thrilling. The finale also hinted at Tyler's return as the Hyde, suggesting that a revenge plot could be in play. With Season 2 officially in the works, speculation is running wild on what's next for Wednesday Addams and her ever-growing supernatural world. Interestingly, the first look at Season 2 doesn't even mention the stalker storyline, which could be a deliberate move to keep things under wraps. Tim Burton and the production team have promised a season that's bigger and more twisted than anything we can imagine, implying that a simple stalker mystery might not cut it, given the scale of Season 1's murder mystery. A lone stalker may not bring the same level of drama or danger, making it likely that the real story is something far grander. That said, making the stalker storyline the main focus runs the risk of repeating Season 1's murder mystery formula. The first season was all about Wednesday using her detective skills to uncover the Hyde's identity. While it worked well, doing the same thing again could feel redundant. The tension in Season 1 came from the very real threat of murder, whereas a stalker, while unsettling, isn't quite as intense. To keep things fresh, Season 2 needs to up the stakes and introduce a more thrilling, action-packed conflict. With Tyler imprisoned, at least for now, and Xavier no longer in the picture, Wednesday is free to evolve beyond romantic subplots and focus more on the eerie, gothic atmosphere that fans of the Addams Family love. As a producer, Ortega has been vocal about wanting the show to embrace its horror comedy potential, and resolving the stalker plot early could be the perfect way to set the stage for a wilder, more unpredictable season. And that wraps up today's video. If you want to stay updated on all the latest movie news, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop with all our future updates. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.